I don't care what nobody says. Listen, treat women like you would treat your future daughter. I repeat, treat women like you would treat your future daughter. You would not want a man that lusts after her. You would want a man to take care and love her to the fullest. You wouldn't want a man to chip her tooth like DDG. No, you wouldn't. At the end of the day, would you want a man to run red pill game on your daughter? The daughter that you say you love. At the end of the day, no, they wouldn't. At the end of the day, why would they do it to another woman? You got to understand, women are human beings. At the end of the day, they want you to be in a competition with a woman. Listen, competition with a woman, that's called sus behavior. Why are you in competition with a woman? Why are you trying to outdress a woman? I repeat, why are you trying to outdress a woman? All you got to do is be your own type of fresh. At the end of the day, why are you trying to outdress a woman like Bandman Kevin? Why your outfit got to cost more than hers? At the end of the day, listen, do you not have masculinity? Obviously not. But listen, guys, you got to treat women good. I repeat, listen, once you destroy your lust, you can see a woman for an actual human being. You don't see her as an sex object. Women are dumb as a box of rocks. They see women as objects. Why would you say a woman's dumb as a box of rocks? Instead of removing yourself from the situation, instead of leaving, you don't have to name call. Name calling is childish. At the end of the day, name calling is what little kids do. At the end of the day, are we not grown adults? Listen, just because she name calls you don't mean you name call her back. It's called move on and leave. At the end of the day, guys do not know how to move on. They just get bitter and bitter and bitter and bitter thanks to the dating game. You shouldn't have been playing a dating game. You should have been saving your seed, saving your sexuality, saving all of your energy for your future wife. But guys want to get approval and be a people pleaser. Listen, the next video is going to talk about people pleasers. But yeah, they want to get approval and be a people pleaser. Listen, at the end of the day, they can call me a simp all day long. Listen, as a man, there's no such thing as a simp. If you don't want coochie in return, there's no such thing as a simp. It's called being appreciative of a woman. If you feel like you want to do it, then do it. If you don't feel like you don't want to do it, then don't do it. At the end of the day, I'm not forcing anybody to just treat all women to a dinner. At the end of the day, listen, you can still have respect and you can still show a woman manners. At the end of the day, you can still hold the door open for women and you don't have to be bitter. You don't have to be rude. At the end of the day, listen, God said you are the head and not the tail. So since you're the head, you're supposed to be the leader. At the end of the day, the women are acting like this for a reason, because guys see them as objects. So they're acting like objects to you. I repeat, guys see them as objects, so they're treating you like objects. They're acting like objects towards you. At the end of the day, stop seeing women as objects. And how are you going to do that? It's called destroying your lust. I repeat, once you don't want to smash, you see her as a real human being. You can see her as a beautiful human being. You can see her as a ignorant human being. But at the end of the day, you don't have to disrespect her. You don't have to call her a bitch. You never know what women actually went through. You never known a woman's childhood. At the end of the day, guys do not even talk to women. They have no conversation skills because they're stuttering, because they want to get laid. At the end of the day, excuse me, I've been eating curry chicken. At the end of the day, they want to get laid. That's why they disrespect the woman, because as soon as the woman don't want them to smash, oh, it's a problem. Now they mad, now they bitter, now they catching attitude. Just because the woman said she wanted somebody else, or the black woman said she want a white guy or an Asian guy, now you got all black so-called alpha males that want to smash, all black horny guys. They're in the comments talking about, they're just saying bitter messages. At the end of the day, let women be free. At the end of the day, God gave humans free will. I repeat, God gave humans free will. So since God gave humans free will, that means she has freedom of speech. I repeat, that means she has freedom of speech. That means she has the freedom to open her legs to whoever she wants to open her legs to. At the end of the day, that has nothing to do with you. Guys are acting in a limited mindset. They think if one beautiful woman that they walk past gets smashed, that's the last beautiful woman on earth. No, it's not. You guys haven't even left the country. You guys haven't even explored every state in your country. So how could you even say that or act that way? Listen, guys have zero resources, and this is why they're mad. Guys are on child support, so they gotta blame the white man. Listen, we not falling for that no more. Listen, it's your fault. It's your fault you got on child support. Nobody told you to back forward, tell a woman to straight take that. At the end of the day, if you never told her to straight take that, then guess what? You wouldn't be on child support. Every black person is not on child support. Every black man is not on child support before the age of 21. Listen, you got to understand, every man is not bitter. Every man is not the same. Listen, women pretty much think all men are the same. So this is the opportunity to show women that all men are not the same. All men don't want to smash you. Listen, if I bought her Chipotle, at the end of the day, I bought you Chipotle because I bought you Chipotle. At the end of the day, I don't want to smash. I don't want to exchange numbers. And that's the beauty of monk mode. We're going to say that for another video. That's the beauty of monk mode. We're not exchanging numbers. At the end of the day, listen, if we don't have business cards we handing out, listen, that's the number you hand out to a woman. Business cards. And then when she calls that number, you keep it strictly business. At the end of the day, don't try to smash her. She's not an object. She's a human too. That's why all these dudes going to third world countries like Dominican Republic and they coming up missing. Because they treating these women in the DR like object. I repeat, they treating these women in the DR like objects. They get around they bubbles and they just gotta showcase it all online. They're treating them like straight objects. Dominican women are not the women to play with. They will hide you. I repeat, she got 20 cousins, she got a big family, and they will hide you. Stop playing with these women out here. At the end of the day, listen, once you actually love women, you will love them from a distance. I repeat, once you actually love women, you will love them from a distance. You will not call them names. You will not get into fake gender wars. Listen, gender wars are caused from guys who want to get laid, but the woman is not interested. That's what a gender war is. When a guy wants to get laid, he wants it now. It's his cat and he needs it now, J.G. Wentworth, and she doesn't want that to happen. And she has an attitude with him because he's horny. At the end of the day, that's what causes the gender war. They think all men are horny. They think all men want to smash them. Listen, this is not the case. It's guys like me that are going to avoid women for 7 to 10 years until we run up the multi-millions. We're going to run up the numbers for 7 to 10 years. At the end of the day, listen, we not falling off. At the end of the day, we not getting on child support. So there's no reason to hate women. At the end of the day, I have no kids. I repeat, at the end of the day, I have no kids, so there's no reason to hate women. At the end of the day, these guys gotta hate women because they have kids and they weren't financially established yet. So they got put on child support by the white man because this is America. And they don't play with horny men. I repeat, this is America, and America taxes all horny men. If you're horny, you get taxed on OnlyFans. If you're horny, you get taxed on the Hub subscriptions. If you're a horny man, you get taxed by the prostitutes. If you're a horny man, you get taxed by the working women. If you're a horny man, you get taxed by the woman at Subway. If you're a horny man, you get taxed by the woman at Walmart. If you're a horny man and you run off on after you hit it from the back and straight told her take that, you're getting taxed 70% for 18 years. If you're a horny man, you're getting taxed alimony. If you're a horny man, you're going to go through divorce because you're going to cheat. At the end of the day, listen, Monk Mo Gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro.